Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Ky senpai, and I'm going to try to speak to you guys in English today because normally I kind of ramble in Japanese, and there's a good reason why I ramble in Japanese, because I like speaking in Japanese. But here we are. I'm going to be speaking English today, hopefully, with you. So if you guys hop on board, I'm going to give you the link to join the live stream. So hold on, let me find the live stream on the internet here. And hopefully then I can see the chat and see what's going on with you guys. Actually, let me see if I can open the chat there. So hopefully if you guys say hi, we say hi here, and we'll get to this. So let me find the live stream. It'll just take a second here, and then we can get started. I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's the middle of the afternoon. Oopsie. So there's probably not going to be a lot of people here, but that's okay because you're here, and that's all that matters. So let's get over here. Let's see if we can find my live stream. Here we go. Here we go, live. Here we are. That's me. Oops. And put off the sound there. So, cool. And then Biako says hi there. What's going on, Biako? Thanks for joining. Thanks for saying hi. I do have the ability to have people come on live here. So, one of the things you can do, if you do want to chat with me, oh crap, is this thing on? Like, are we there? There we go. Hey guys, do you see me now? Sorry about that. It looks like Yushi. Hey, how you doing? It looks like the camera wasn't on for a second there, but I think we are now good. And I'm also going to do this here. I'm going to do a little. Whoops, where did it go? Yeah, the shuffle. Is the shuffle on? Let's see if the shuffle's on. Because I have this software and it kind of does the live thing and it goes back and forth between the cameras. Let me just see. And then, shuffle. Oh, start. Here we go. And then there we go. This should work. Because then I can basically look at two different. There it is. Cool. It works. Nice. So you guys doing good? Mommy says, hey, guys, I'm doing fine. Whoa. That was a pretty big... whatever. I don't know if you guys know, I live on Hollywood Boulevard, and so basically, well, you know what? Let me take a second to show you guys, because you're here first, and I am very kind of happy that I live here, to be honest, because, here, let me go over here to this view over here, and let me take this off. So you guys are going to get a little peek into behind the curtain here. Yeah, I live here in Hollywood. And as you can see, maybe out the window, there's people coming out of the Pantages Theater. As you can see, there's the stars. It's the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and it's probably one of the big tourist spots here in LA. But it looks like one of the shows just finished, a live show. I saw a show there once. It was really cool. You guys should come. If you ever do come to Hollywood, please say hi. Pretty cool place. And I live in a pretty cool place, too. So... you're more than welcome to come. I know I'm being kind of honest there, but, is anybody really going to come to Hollywood and say hi to me? I don't know. It's the internet. It's kind of crazy place out there. But if you guys seriously did, actually, if you guys were serious about that, you could technically just hit me up here. I am on Instagram. I do Instagram kind of for fun more than just language, although... I'm putting up my English HD kind of things recently and putting up my thoughts and stuff, trying to expose you guys to some English and the things that I've been thinking about. So if you guys do want to get a hold of me, I do check Instagram daily. So you can go over there, text me, write me, leave a comment, and I will at least like your response. And, if things work out, I can respond back. And literally, if you do come to Hollywood, let me know. Hit me up. So, today I went to the gym. I've been going to the gym recently, and it kind of feels good. I'm not going to lie. I avoided the gym for a long time because I never saw any real benefit of getting big muscles. I had figured out somewhere along the line that if I practiced conversation skills that I could get far in life, work and with friends and dating and whatnot. And a lot of people, really don't need to have a big muscular body, especially if you're coming from like the man's perspective, right, that being nice and being funny really gets you far in life. But I have discovered that going to the gym does give a sense of energy and a little confidence, I would say. I feel, how do you say, like there's something to kind of like look forward to every day to make sure I get my work done so I can go to the gym. And then seeing the benefits after months of doing this is actually very rewarding, because at the beginning, when you're first working out, you're like, oh, is this worth it? It's hard, I'm sweating, I don't like it. But then after a few weeks, after a few months, you start seeing some like definition. You're like, hey, this is not bad. I like where this is going. My posture's better. I feel more firm when I walk. So, and in the same way, basically learning English is the same thing. It's like going to the gym, and you got to get used to it, basically. And at first, it hurts. It sucks. It makes you sweat. It makes you uncomfortable. But you got to keep going. The only difference is that when you start to learn English or any second language, but basically the big difference is there's no break. If you really want to become bilingual, then you have to learn how to live with English all day. And that includes what I'm saying right now. I know I've been speaking Japanese in all these videos for so long, right? To hear me speak only in English might be kind of like confusing a lot of people, because they're like, hey, well, why don't you speak some Japanese? But hey, I do plenty of that. And so here's the value right here, right now. I'm telling it to you right. Listen up. Listen right here. You gotta like switch the gears into English only mode for as long as possible. And if that's 1 minute, congratulations. If you can do 5, congratulations. If you can do an hour, we're getting somewhere. But the truth is, when I was learning Japanese in Japan, it was Japanese all day long, 24/7, as we say. Yes, like no break. Every once in a while, I would meet up with a friend, a fellow American guy. He lived in Kyoto, and we got to like share notes and talk about what we were learning and all the different adventures and stuff like that. But for the majority of the time, I was speaking Japanese all day long. And that's why, when I go and do a video, it's actually kind of short, like you guys see, it's, oh, he did like a 10-minute video. He's speaking Japanese. Like, yeah, I used to speak Japanese like 10 hours as opposed to 10 minutes. So anyway, just wanted to say that. Anybody listening, honestly, you can hit me up here on Instagram, chat with me. But the point is, what I'm saying is that we got to stay in English. That is the most valuable lesson you're ever going to fucking hear in your life. So try to get with it. Try to switch that gear in your head. Try to listen to what I'm saying. And then if you do finally get used to what I'm saying, you don't even have to speak for like an hour. You could just listen and just keep listening to my pronunciation and the intonation and any slang or any words that seem kind of interesting to you. And then after listening, what you need to do is you got to start mimicking. And mimicking is like, if I say, hey man, what's going on? You say, hey man, what's going on, right? If I say, hey man, what's going on? And you say, hey man, what is going on? You're not mimicking, you're just like translating into katakana English. And that's not really cool, because what we got to do as humans is basically mimic success. And what is success? Well, success is, trying to speak like more like a native person. That's the goal, right? And if you achieve it or not is kind of, well, okay, it's almost impossible to totally be native when you're learning a second language. But at least that's the direction. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to talk like everybody else that speaks English. And of course, there's 1,000 different accents, right? So which one are you going to do? Well, that's the power of choice. You can choose any accent that you want, and you can get good at it. I just saw a video recently about this Chinese guy who moved to Texas or something like that, and he's got like a real American accent, like with a drawl like that. He doesn't talk like a Californian, he talks more like this. And I can't even do that accent because like I've only seen it like on TV. But this guy moved to, I think it was Texas, and literally talks like that. Anybody can do it if you just mimic. So I'm giving you all the secrets live right here, guys. If you're listening, good. Keep listening. And if you feel like kind of like leveling up, try to mimic anything that I say that you find interesting, all right? So if I say a lot of things like over and over again, like all right, or or anything, go ahead and try to mimic it. And when you mimic, you literally just kind of mimic what I'm doing, all right? Like, don't overthink it. Just hear the sound and mimic it. So if I say, what are you going to do today? You say, what are you going to do today? It's pretty simple, right? Anyway, that's how we're going to do it. Let me answer a few questions. So we got some, hi, I wish I could go to LA someday. Yeah, Nori, you can go to LA someday. This is how you do it. You get a part-time job, you save your money, and you come over. That's what I did. I was in high school. My parents didn't give me money. We were I don't say poor, but we were just middle class. And they're like, well, no, we don't have that kind of money. So if you want to go to Japan, you're going to have to pay for it yourself. So I got a part-time job. I started working 40 hours, waking up at 4 a.m. and I saved my money and I went to Japan and I had a good time. So you can do it. It might take you a year to save your money, maybe even 2 years to save your money, but I promise you, you can do it. And I really do hope that you do come to LA. So thanks for the comment. Like, I really do want to, what's the word? Inspire you? Is that the right word? Mutsumi, hey, I look amazing. Thanks. I think I look painfully old, but hey, with a little age comes a little experience, and I don't mind. As they say, what are they? Oh, it's in Japanese, but like a man starts having fun like around age 40 or something like that. It's like in his 20s, he's like, he doesn't know what's going on. A man in his 20s doesn't understand anything, basically. A man in his 30s, if he's smart, begins to see the game and starts to figure out, oh, I need to like level up and, become a better man. So he works through his 30s, and then if he works successfully through his 30s, by 40s, he can start to enjoy the benefits of his hard work in his 30s. So anyway, that's what they say, but thank you. I am trying. Eventually, here in Hollywood, it's amazing because like everybody looks good. And I mean, there's so many actors that live in my building. Like famous people live here. I don't know if you guys would know them, but they are famous in America. And there's a lot of people trying to be actors and like wanting to be actors and aspiring actors. So it's pretty interesting, but basically everybody looks good. So there is a little sense of like, hey, I got to step up my game. And if everybody is going to be like fit and going to the gym and, shaving and, doing their hair all nice, then hey, maybe I should too. I don't know. I'm not the smartest guy. I'm pretty sure that if I lived on a mountain or in the countryside, I would grow my beard and grow my hair long and let my dreads go. But hey, in the meantime, I'm here in Hollywood, so I'm going to try my best. And hopefully you guys try your best as well. So let's get going here. So not everybody like about your body. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually enjoying my level of muscular. Like, it doesn't, you don't even see it, basically. I still look skinny. I'm not hoso macho. But yeah, I'm having fun. I'm liking it, and I feel satisfied with it. But yeah, I definitely don't want to become like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I definitely do not want to be too thick. There will be a very definitive limit that I'm going to, once I see it in the mirror, I'll be like, this is it. This is good. And I'm not really going to push beyond that. I don't think, because I'm not that serious about it. Yeah, hey, don't be shy. Okay, I say my name is Igor. Yeah. Yeah, so exactly, Nori, exactly. I am trying to go to Japan myself. I can't because the coronavirus. If I could go to Japan, I would do live streams at night, which I think would be better for everybody. And I would be able to do more, well, man-to-man lessons, or as we say in English, one-on-one lessons. I could meet people, a lot more people. But in the meantime, there's this big ocean. So I'm doing my best to reach out and talk with you guys and to hear your stories and like to try and help you. But in the moment, I'm here in LA trying to figure out like how to do this, all digitally, which is a little unnatural, to be honest. But if you're listening, then hopefully you're learning. So let's do what we can while we can. Also, guys, I do have this little feature that if you nakababina, excuse me, Hi from Tokyo. What part of Tokyo? I lived in Setagayaku for a long time, many years. So it would be nice to go visit Tokyo again. So thanks for tuning in. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me. Bless me. So the truth is, here we go. You see that link right there? If you click that link that I just put up, you will be able to live chat with me right now. I've been waiting to put that link up there just to kind of warm up the crowd here. But seriously, guys, you can also download my app. I might as well here. Let me just do this and press all these buttons. Yeah. So guys, I put up a link. If you click that link, you can literally connect to this live stream. Yes, you will be live streaming with me right now on YouTube, on the internet, and a whole bunch of people might see it. 30 people will see it. Yeah, I know. It's really interesting. About 20 million, I have about 20 million views total, right? So that's a lot of people. So, thousands of people, millions of people maybe have seen my videos. I don't know how many people. I'm not that smart to figure out the math, but a lot of people have. So just 30 people watching now, I think that's a pretty exclusive event. And I'm glad you guys are doing it because at the end of the day, yeah, it would be cool if like a million people are watching, but the mere fact that you're watching is all I need. And hopefully, if you're learning anything, then we all win, right? Because that is kind of my mission in life, is to help people learn a second language, specifically English. And that's because I have the same dream as you guys. And if you've seen any of my videos, yeah, I talk a lot of Japanese and I try to keep it focused on, like learning a second language and learning English, right? But I would like to open up the variety of topics that I do. So I'm open to suggestions. I think reviewing people's English is really interesting. Nobody else is doing it, and so I'm just going to keep doing that. And if there's other things that I can do, I'm going to do it. But I also want it to be popular. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to do something and get like, I don't know, 500, 600 views. Like the other day, I did a video with my friend Yasi, and it was really fun. I mean, first of all, she's my friend, so like just hanging out with her is always fun, and that's why we're friends, because it's fun to hang out with her. But to make a video together was really exciting because, I don't know, it was just fun. So I would love to do more things like that, but then you look at it and like only 700 people see it. You're like, oh man, like what's wrong? Like this was amazing. How come nobody else saw it? So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep trying, but in the meantime, if you guys have any ideas, go ahead and let me know in the comments or join the live stream, guys. I don't see anybody joining the live stream yet, but here. Set the guy, me too. Nice. Let's see. So join the live stream, guys. Boom. And then you can, right there. I promise if you click that link, you can join this live stream. So, bless you. Thank you. Well, bless you too. Oh, wait, I sneezed. I forgot. I thought you were just being really kind. So, do you think about Japanese people? I do think about Japanese people a lot. And one of the things that I think about is, well, freedom, basically. And this is a kind of a long, deep story, but I really do believe that every human on the planet has the freedom to do what they want, to pursue happiness. And it's weird because, America is so arrogant sometimes. America's been a very destructive society. It is a destructive society. There's a lot of hypocrisy in America. America does a lot of stupid things. America's government is good and bad, depending on what side of it you're on. You know what I mean? But fundamentally, I do believe in the principle of like freedom, personal choice, and the pursuit of happiness. So one of the things that I would extend to Japanese people is that you guys have the freedom to choose as well. You have options. And one of the things that I've discovered is that becoming bilingual opens up choices. And you can do more things than you could do before. So, for me, learning Japanese opened my eyes to a whole world, a whole culture, and all these experiences that I would never have had if I just spoke English. And even when I learned, when I was living in Tokyo, I had a bunch of foreign friends, like other like English people or Americans or South African, Australian friends. And there was a big difference on the ones that learned Japanese versus the ones that didn't learn Japanese. Like there was one guy I remember he couldn't read the train map. Like you can't read the train map? What's wrong with you? Like you live here, figure it out. And he always asked like one of us, hey, what's this? It's like, hey, dude, like take care of yourself. Learn it. It's not that hard. But, whatever. So as far as I'm concerned, I believe that you guys have a choice. And learning English could be a very powerful thing for you. Because not only would you be able to talk to people from America, but you'd be able to talk to people from Ghana. Like here in Hollywood, I met these two dudes from, I believe, Ghana. And, we're speaking English so we can have a conversation. And we were able to connect about deep things and like what it means to be alive and human and stuff like that. And it was really a nice moment. And like these kind of, that was like the other day. There's so many opportunities. Like my two best friends here in Hollywood, one's from Israel, and she's kind of like, English is a second language, but she's having all these amazing experiences because she can speak English, right? And then my other friend, she came here when she was like 11. And now she sounds like a native speaker, but the truth is she didn't speak English when she got here, and now she does. And she's having these amazing experiences now. So, again, I think about Japanese people a lot, and a lot of people do want to speak English. It's empowering. It's nice. It's fun. If you learn it, if you get to know good people and you have amazing experiences, then it's so worth it. But so many people struggle at the same time, right? I'm trying to talk normally right now, and this could be too fast for people. This could be too hard for people to understand. I swear to God, when I look at the analytics on my YouTube videos, the videos where I speak Japanese always get watched, but the videos where I only speak English, nobody watches them. I was like, well, guys, I thought you wanted to learn English, So what are we going to do? There's a lot of people struggling to learn English. That's the point, right? Now, I'm not talking to you if you don't want to learn English. If you don't want to learn English, fine. Go play a video game, go surfing, do whatever the fuck you want. It's totally cool with me. But if you are trying to learn English, then I really do recommend listening to anything that I say. And obviously, if you already speak English, well, that's a whole other conversation because, people that speak English, they're like, there's so many accents out there. I'm like, yeah, of course I know there's accents out there. Or you're trying to say that, you're racist. Like, I get weird comments like that. Like, actually, no, I don't think so. I try. I mean, obviously, living in America, there's this kind of white man privilege that they talk about, and I'm very aware as much as I can be about certain advantages I've had growing up in this country, right? But at the same time, living in Japan, I was also exposed to, racism, where people would judge me because, wow, you can use chopsticks. Like, hey, what? Anyway, so I see both sides of the coin a lot, and I'm trying to be conscious of what I say, and I'm trying to be nice. But look, just because I observe somebody's English and they make a grammar mistake doesn't mean I'm being mean. I'm just saying, guys, I don't know if you know, but if you did want to know, that was a mistake. And one of the big examples that I come back to a lot of times is I did the review of, I forget her name, but she's Kikoku Shijo. And she was saying California. And I mean, look, a lot of you probably watch your channel, right? I'm just telling you. I was born in California, raised in California, went to college in California, born in San Diego, right? Raised in Orange County, went to college in San Francisco. I've been all around California. nobody ever in the history of my fucking life has ever said California. I'm just telling you, and I'm not trying to be mean, but that's just like the weird conundrum that we're in right now, that there's a lot of misinformation out there if you watch other YouTube channels, and some of it's accurate, some of it's not, some of it's like kind of accurate, some of it's not. And there is one particular video I do remember seeing, and the guy was talking about King of the World, right? And I'm just telling you, nobody says Kino the world, right? So Kino the world. So anyway, if I could be of any service to you guys, Japanese people learning English, I'm specifically talking to you, then please listen, right? But again, if you're not learning English, go surfing, go bowling, have a good life. If you already speak English, well, hop on the show and let's talk. Because if you want to debate, if you want to talk, if you want to figure stuff out, go ahead. Like, welcome. I think it would be fun. But as we can see, nobody's joining the live stream. Is anybody brave? I'm not going to judge your English. I'm just going to talk, like, basically like this. If you want me to give you tips or something like that, I can do that. But if you would like to challenge yourself, please come on live right now and let's talk, because we can. I believe the link is right there. I'm going to do it again. Here we go. See that? That's the link. You hit that link and you join this live stream. All right? So let me take a drink of my protein shake, because, like I said, I just went to the gym. Wait. Let me. Okay. All right. So, いつもKy先輩が楽しんでます。節子さん. Thank you so much. I want to make it better. I swear. If I could do a TV show, I would do a TV show, like a variety show with lots of guests, lots of games, stuff like that. It's a lot of production, but yeah, I would love to keep doing amazing and fun stuff, you know? So, thanks. Let's see. I ask you to what end? Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same time, and now it's here, or should I say, I am. Thanos, you sound like a movie. It's like a pretty dramatic statement you just made. You're more than welcome to click the link there and come on to the live stream, and you can tell me about Destiny as much as you want. All right. So, you can't join. Why not? Senpai, they say they can't get in. Why? I wonder why. Let me see. Go into the thing. That doesn't make sense. Let me click the link and see what happens. Here. So I'm touching my computer. It's not touchable. Enter name. So, Ky, and then continue. Browser needs to access. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Request permission. Yes. Yes. Allow. And then I'm on. Watch. Look. Join room. Oh, okay. And then join room. And hey, am I on? Oh wait, somebody else is on. Who's this? I see somebody over there, but you're not over here. I wonder. Oh my gosh. Is this possibly... Do you hear me? Who's this? Naka? Do you hear me? I don't see you on my thing though. That's the problem. Is that crap. I'm not used to this software, guys. So I want to... Oh no, I might have to like kill the live stream if I do that. So, oh man, but I do see Naka, and I see that you joined, and maybe you can hear me, but I don't think I can get you onto the screen, like the one for everybody. But I do see you, Naka. Can you say something? Oh wait. Oh Oh, I hear you now. But there's a big delay.
I'm not used to this software, guys.
Oh, yeah. There's a big delay, Naka. Oh, gosh. But thank you.
This one is delayed.
Yeah. There's a delay on my live stream. You going through the computer. Yeah. Oh. See, I hear my voice still talking. Here, actually. Wait. I can do this. Ready? Okay. How about this? Naka, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, I can hear you. Now, you're not on the let me see here. You're not on the live stream though, okay? So
Somebody was waiting for you, but they're gone.
it's okay. We're just having fun right now. It's not like this is work or something like that. But I do hear you. I don't know if everybody else can hear you, but just in case, just so people can see that this is Naka. She's joined the live stream, so everybody say hi. And but yeah, so how you doing?
Good.
Cool.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Where are you at? It's sunny, so you must be in Japan.
Yeah, I'm hi from Tokyo.
Yeah. Oh, you're hi from Tokyo.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
I live in Minatoku.
Minatoku. Nice. What floor do you live on?
What floor?
Yeah. What floor? First floor, second floor, third floor?
Second floor.
Okay. Because Minatoku, I always think of all those high buildings, the like high rises.
Oh.
Like.
I'm not rich people, so.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Just that's my image of Minatoku.
Oh, okay.
So, what's going on?
Just relaxing because it's Saturday, so.
Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh my
What time
gosh.
is it there?
It's Friday night.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, well, not cool because everybody else is out having fun. They're out in Hollywood partying right now, and I am sitting here in my room.
You want to join that?
Yeah, I would like to, but tomorrow I'm going to be doing a live stream, like my seminar. So I try not to I try not to party and have too much fun before a big seminar because when I go to the seminar, I want to focus and make sure that I do everything that I need to do. So I will probably go out tomorrow night, hopefully.
How is there?
How's what?
The like people or the party as usual?
Well,
Back to normal?
yeah, okay, because like COVID has been very strange in America.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of people have been getting angry and upset and frustrated and scared, and a lot of people are actually like resisting the vaccine, and they get angry about this, and like when they go to a store they don't want to wear a mask, and like there's the anti-masker people, and so basically it's been a very tough year, like to I think for everybody, right? But now that everything's kind of opening up in LA is okay. I'm vaccinated, so I don't worry about anything. I go out. If we have to go, we only have to wear a mask if we go inside a restaurant or we go inside a cafe. So
one guy joined.
Yeah, it looks like somebody else joined. I wish I could get you guys over on this screen over here, but who's this? Nori. Everybody, this is Nori's here, guys. So Nori, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thanks so much. I'm speaking to you on my smartphone.
Oh, nice.
I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you. The resolution is a little. It looks like the resolution is bad, but I do hear you, so that's good enough.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. So, are you in Japan too?
Yeah, I'm living in Yokohama City right now.
Where? Near Sintakita?
It's close to Hiyoshi Station.
Oh, I don't remember that.
But it's close to the. I can go to Sentakita also.
Oh, okay. On the is it green line, the blue line?
Green line and blue line. Yes.
Yeah. I used to live in Sintakita for like 1 year. Very
Cool.
brief year. Yeah, it was kind of cool, interesting. But then I moved to Setagayaku because I wanted to live in Shimokitazawa because that's where all the rock and roll people live. Yeah, so yeah, all the live houses and bands and guitars and stuff. So yeah, Nori, thanks for coming on. Yeah, me and Naka were just talking about life in Hollywood, and basically, since the coronavirus has changed society, how is LA? And LA is getting back to normal, but
Wow, that's cool.
it's still tough. It's
I'm
still
jealous.
why? How is Japan right now?
In
Trying to
Japan,
get
the corona cases, the number of corona cases is declining because many people have been vaccinating.
Okay.
But everyone wear masks.
Yeah. Now, people in Japan always wear masks, even before, right? Like that's been part of the culture for a while. In America, people like they freaked out when they were told to wear masks. Like so many people resisted it, and it was kind of sad, because doctors and medical professionals were saying masks really help in reducing transmission, right? But people were just like they didn't want to believe it, and they thought it was an abuse of freedom. That's what they say. And it's kind of crazy that they're not listening to scientists and doctors. But like I said, Japanese society, everybody wears masks. Like even before coronavirus on the train, right? A lot of people wear masks as a normal thing, right?
I think wearing masks in Japan is a part of Japanese culture. So that's why many people in Japan get used to wearing masks.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting used to it, right? And I wish more Americans would do that or even get the vaccine. So what we have in America right now is like it depends on the state. So if you're like in California, for example, more and more people are getting vaccinated. But if you go to a state like Tennessee, less people are vaccinated and more people are in the hospital. So it's kind of like you have two aspects of America, and it depends on where you are. And then, yeah, I don't know if you want to go to a state like Tennessee because that's more, I don't know, that's where all the anti-mask people live. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So, yeah. So anyway, so you guys are all right? Like you feel fine? Have you got coronavirus yet?
Yeah.
What? You got coronavirus?
No. I got it for a vaccine. So.
Oh, you got the vaccine. Nice. Do you get one shot or two shots?
Second shot is finished.
Oh, cool. What about you, Nori?
I have been vaccinated twice.
Yeah, you got two shots? Nice. Cool.
Yeah, 2 shots. Yes.
Yeah, 2-shot club. Cool. Well, welcome to the 2-shot club. And hopefully everybody else, all the friends and all the family, like I've been, people around me, we talk about this a lot. It's kind of weird because in America, we have people, neighbors, that, live like even here in this building that I live in. They are resisting the vaccine. They consciously oppose it, and they think it's dangerous. And it's just kind of interesting, to say the least, of what people are thinking, right? And even in America, when we even speak the same language, we can't even agree what is true. So it's really crazy if you think about it, but I'm glad you guys got vaccinated. I think that's kind of normal. I hope that we trust doctors, but really, in America, it's crazy right now. It's really crazy. So forgive us for all the crazy news that you guys are probably watching. I mean, what is the news? What do you guys think of America right now? What do you guys see in the news? Like, does it look crazy when you look at the news, or?
You guys are back to normal, but I don't know, the people, I don't know. Just I want to know.
Oh, so you're not
How
okay.
it goes.
Okay, yeah, because like honestly, I don't know what's going on in Japan right now. I mean, I see the news articles, right? And I see the statistics, but are people out walking around? Are people losing their jobs? Like, what's happening right now? And I haven't talked to enough people to really know the situation because a lot of my videos are I'm just focused on like teaching English, right? So in America, yeah, you have two camps basically. You got anti-vaxxers and anti-masks, and then you have people that believe in science. You have people that care for the community and trying to do the right thing by getting vaccinated, wearing a mask. So it's like literally two different opposing kind of thinking here in America right now, and it can be strange when you meet somebody that's an anti-vaxxer. It can be very hard to talk to them because they get very aggressive, and they get
Where is the big news in the States?
well
So
that
far?
the big news. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I don't know because everybody, with the internet these days,
Okay.
everybody's getting their own big news.
I see.
So when you watch YouTube, for example, YouTube is giving you stories of videos that you want to see, right?
Oh.
So if you're watching YouTube, you might think, oh, this is the big news, right? But like if you go to somebody else's YouTube, they're going to be getting a different set of stories and articles that are more what they want to know. You know what I mean? So a lot of people might be talking about like baseball right now,
Oh.
but in my feed, I don't see any baseball stories.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, yeah. Baseball news is big
in
Japan.
right. And so in Japan, maybe more people are like following Shohei Ohtani, right?
Yes.
And like the Angels and whatever. But yeah, I believe that in this day and age, it's very hard to talk about what's the big news because everybody's got a different story and they're focusing on different things. But I would say, without a doubt, the biggest issue facing our culture right now is getting through the coronavirus. And that for me, that's the big news. And I would say because that is affecting everybody, even for the past year and even now and even into the future, everybody's lives are being affected by this on a daily basis. So by far, that's the big news, and it's not done yet. That's the crazy thing because literally people today still resist the vaccine and the mask, and it's just kind of like very frustrating because I want to go to Japan ASAP.
Oh.
I want to, but the country's closed right now. Sakoku da yo. It's closed. They won't let in non-Japanese people or non-residents right now. So the country is closed. I cannot fly to Tokyo. I bought a plane ticket last year. I bought a plane ticket in January 2020. And I had plans to go to Japan in April, right? And then the coronavirus happened in March, right? So bad timing, to say the least. So I want this corona epidemic to end ASAP. So for me personally, that's the big news. So yeah. So Nori, what's the big news for you?
The biggest news for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, my friend lives in Dubai.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Two of my best friends live in Dubai now.
Mm-hmm.
And my best friend wants to see me, but likewise you.
Mm-hmm.
He can't come to see me.
Yeah.
So when the number of the corona cases decline, I would like to see him.
Yeah, that's the big news, huh? Yeah, if you think about it, like, the baseball or politics, who cares? A lot of times seeing friends is big news. And I honestly wish that your friend could see you sooner than later. But maybe if Japan, well, I think the issue, hopefully, Japan will open up after, I don't know, like how many more people need to get vaccinated? Like, is that the only issue? People just need to get vaccinated in Japan? I mean, I don't know. But hopefully, a lot of people will get vaccinated soon, and then your friend could go visit you, and then we can all be happy, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much. I didn't really have any plans to, like for specific topics or anything like that. But unfortunately, I think a lot of this conversation did not go onto YouTube because the technology that I'm using is basically kind of complicated for me. Like I needed to basically do something on my iPad, but I'm on my PC, my laptop. So basically, everybody on YouTube isn't seeing this. So
Okay.
so next time, I will try to do a live stream, guys. And next time, hopefully, you'll stream on YouTube as well. So just to make sure everybody sees, I had to do it like this, but we had Nori and Naka join me today. So, guys, I appreciate you coming on. And hopefully next time you can join again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
guys.
thank you so much, guys.
Okay,
Take it easy.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
You too, man. Take it easy. All right, guys, that was fun. So seriously, if you guys watch that, I appreciate you. I appreciate you staying through that. It would have been a little more fun if you could see their faces, and I hope you heard them. But guys, if you want to talk next time, you can come and press that link. I will fix it so next time. Oh, you can still hear the audio. Good. At least you heard it. At least you can hear that we're having a conversation. Because my number one goal, if I can, is to have you guys speak English as much as possible. And one of the cool things, speaking with me, is that 困ったらね I can help explain stuff, right? But what you want to try to do is just keep going, keep pushing, keep trying, keep listening, keep thinking. And eventually, hopefully, what happens is that you really start to think in English. And once you start to think in English, then you got a momentum and you start to really go with the flow. And like me, I don't even know if I'm thinking anymore, right? Because I'm just talking and my brain is like doing things and words are coming out of my mouth, right? But the same thing happens when I speak in Japanese, right? I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not going to speak Japanese because I really wanted you guys to be exposed to as much English as possible. And that means listening to somebody or something for hours at a time sometimes, Like I said, learning a language is basically 24/7, all day, every day. You just got to focus and you got to focus and you got to focus and you got to focus and you're going to get tired. I know you're going to get tired. Like I literally would get headaches by when I was studying Japanese, especially at the beginning. But after a while, I got used to it. And anytime that I got in trouble, I would just look up in the dictionary. Somebody would say a word and I didn't know what that word was. Or I remember once I lost my wallet as I was running back to the train station to catch the last train in a small town called Takahama next to Maizuru in Fukuiken. And anyway, I lost the wallet and I was like, we missed the train. No, we're about to catch the train, but I lost my wallet when I got to the station. So I called my host family, but I didn't know how to say wallet. Didn't know the word. So I said, お金持ってるやつがない. And they drove over and they picked me up. We went to the Koban and somebody had found my wallet and it was there. So I learned a very important lesson. 財布 財布なくした. So anyway, that's what I want to say, you guys. You got to keep battling. You got to keep fighting. And I know it's tough. Believe me, I know it's tough. But like I said, I practice 24/7 for a long time, so that for me, speaking Japanese is very natural for me. But I hope that you guys have that same feeling when you speak English. So thank you to my guests for joining. Hopefully next time we'll have it so that they're going to be directly on screen so that you guys, everybody else is watching too, can see them. And if anybody is watching, can you speak Canadian English? Yeah. No. I mean, I can, I go out and about, That's about it. Like, actually, there's a Canadian. He's my neighbor. He lives like literally right there. And he's got such a Canadian accent. Maybe I can invite him over. Really interesting guy. He's studying film, but he's got a real thick accent, So yeah. But no. Have I ever been to Wisconsin? No. Can you join the live stream without the camera? Possibly, but this time it looks like I messed up. I have to share the link over here or something like that. And basically, yeah, I messed up. So next live stream, I'll do that correctly so you guys can join. All right? But I believe you can join without the camera, or you can just cover up the camera like this. You know what I mean? Or yeah, just cover it up, and that works too. Because basically, at the end of the day, we're just trying to have a conversation, right? And what we need more than anything is ears and a mouth. And that's something I really do emphasize, that a lot of people overemphasize reading and grammar and books and stuff like that. But when you're trying to learn a language, the only thing you need is an ear and a mouth. I mean, literally. Close your eyes and you can still hear me, right? I close my eyes, I can still talk, right? And I can talk 100%. It's like full potential English right now. There's nothing limiting my English ability if I close my eyes, right? So something to think about. We don't need to have eyeballs in order to do this, but it certainly does help. So guys, also, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to be doing a live seminar tomorrow. 明日の生放送、オンラインセミナーということで、I'm going to be talking about my 3 steps that I use to learn Japanese. So in this seminar, it's going to be live. It's tomorrow at 11 in the morning. So if you guys have free time, please join the seminar. I'm going to be talking about my 3 steps for you to learn English, right? So I use these 3 steps to learn Japanese, and then I learned Japanese in 10 months. So when I went to Japan and I started to teach English, I kind of got like a little confused because I had studied Japanese for only 10 months. I studied a very specific way, but I was kind of confused. Why are so many people having trouble with English, right? So, long story short, I came up with a 3-step method that if you do this 3 steps every day, you will definitely improve, okay? And first step is not grammar. No more grammar, all right? You've been studying English in junior high school and high school. The 6 years of grammar, you don't need any more grammar, all right? The second step is kind of really stop reading any more books, like any books, like especially TOEIC books and things like that. If you passed high school, you should really stop reading books. I know it's crazy. Really, if you're going to be looking at English, the only thing you need is a dictionary, just in case there's words you don't know. But for the most part, step number 3 is where the real learning begins, and that is don't go to a school. And it's basically the secret little method that I have, but you have to rehearse, and you have to do a lot of rehearsing by yourself. So don't go to school, don't get a teacher. There's so much you can do by yourself with the internet and a dictionary that's more than enough. And I will talk about the secret 4th step, but that 4th step I will reveal in the webinar. But hint, we're doing the 4th step right now, and that is stay speaking English all day. So that's just like the secret little thing. So guys, thanks for joining. When I join next time, do you have any thought when you're doing the next one? I'll be doing the live seminar tomorrow. You can join that if you want, the 3-step seminar. That's more like a classroom, and I will be speaking Japanese on that seminar. So if you guys want to do that, feel free. junior high school students, high school students, college students, young working professionals, salarymen, businessmen, retired people. Anybody can join that seminar. I'm going to be speaking Japanese. I'm going to go over the 3 steps. So feel free to join that if you have some time. Otherwise, I'm going to practice is greater than theory. Yeah, I mean, you got to start with the theory, but then you practice it. And then the 3rd step in that, I would say, is more than practice, is just being, It's like thinking in English and experiencing in English, right? So, Kai Senpai, you were talking about Mi-chan, right? Yeah. But actually, she's not. Yeah, Ken. The truth is, I think she even says it, is she's Kikoku Shijo, right? So, I don't know. That's, you and I are grown adults. We take information and we can make a judgment, right? So, I mean, technically, I don't think she's a native speaker. And technically, she was making some mistakes. Now, is what she's saying helpful? Yeah, a lot of what she does is helpful, right? I mean, you could say 97%, you could say 99% of her English sounds native. You really could. I like, when I do those videos, I'm just, I don't know, nitpicking, as they say. But like I said, the California was actually surprising, and I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I would never say that. Never. So that's just my opinion. I mean, opinion is my experience. I don't want to say it's a fact. And I don't want to say that I didn't understand her, because I definitely did understand her. It just sounds weird. So, yeah, native speaker, close, 99%. But, and that's, like I said, she does a lot of videos and a lot of, I would say, useful and educational things. So I'm not saying there's a problem, but it is kind of fishy, if you know what I mean, that she's technically not native. So, I mean, if I was to speak Japanese, right, or teach Japanese, and I was like, Nihongo native no lesson, Ky senpai no Nihongo native lesson, right? Like, people would be like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I'm not native in Japanese, no kidding, right? So I wouldn't try to pretend that I was native Japanese speaker, you know what I mean? So, little marketing, I guess, but what are you gonna do? Let's see. So, have I ever been to Wisconsin? Miruku-san? No. I do remember back in college, I was in college in San Francisco, and I met a girl on the train, Kate, and she was from Wisconsin, and I was just like, Wisconsin? Like, what? Yeah, like, you're literally the first person I've ever met from Wisconsin, and we became friends. We shared the same class. We had the same textbook. So yeah, it was just crazy, because like, I've never really talked to somebody from Wisconsin before, and it was just interesting because she had a different accent. Wisconsin. It was a little weird. But when she came to California, she was trying not to sound like she was from Wisconsin. Yeah, she was trying to hide her accent just a little bit, because I guess that's what people do when they come to California. I don't know, trying to fit in. So, yeah. Now, how old am I? I am Showa umare. Dame? Yeah, I got to drink this protein shake. That keeps me looking young. So, don't diss other channel. Cool Badger. Definitely not dissing. I would say, well, critique is one way to put it. Exposing the truth is another way to put it. But truth is such a relative thing these days. Like I said, Cool Badger, if you don't know my shtick, but my shtick is basically reviewing other people's English on other people's channels. So try not to be disrespectful. And I'm trying to be honest. And I'm trying to tell you what I understand to be the truth. And as I say over and over again, when somebody makes like a pronunciation mistake or a grammar mistake, I'll tell you if it's like, this is I can't understand it or not, because if you understand it, that's fine, right? But if nobody gives you feedback, right, it's really hard to self-correct yourself, right? And a lot of people have, corrected my Japanese, right? Like, なんとか気持ちする or 感じする or whatever. Like, I say probably a lot of things that are strange, right? And it would be helpful if people actually did review my Japanese. It would, but nobody cares because I don't think anybody cares. How many foreign people speak Japanese at all, right? There's probably like 3 or 4 other people that speak Japanese, right? I'm kidding, but like, seriously. You don't have to be fluent either, right? I'm just providing some material and inspiration for you guys so that you know what the goal is, right? And the goal is to be understood and to understand people on the bare minimum level, right? That's just the minimum level. Well, let's understand each other. Then on top of that, well, let's throw in some style. Let's throw in some humor. Let's throw in some personality, right? And that's where accent really comes in and is a key part of that because, well, everybody that speaks English normally has an accent, and everybody kind of judges each other based on that accent. And this is something I try to tell my friends, without being too, rude or whatever. But like I know a few people from other countries that are trying to act here in Hollywood, and I tell them, look, you're never going to play an American role, because you got an accent. You're always gonna be like a tourist, or, I'll just be honest that one guy, he's from Germany, and the role he's playing is a German guy. Because I don't know if he can play the California guy. I don't know. Maybe he can. I haven't seen it yet. But what I'm saying is that people, like it or not, really do think things about you one way or the other. So I just see this as giving out information, and you can choose what you want to do with that information. But I don't mean any disrespect. Just trying to educate. So, join the live show first. Will you marry me? ミルク、マルク、ミラク。ごめんね、ミルクさんって言ってたよね。ミラクル Well, that's a very long name. And will I marry you? I don't know. I can't see the future. So that's the best answer. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, are you going to come to Hollywood? Am I going to go to Tokyo? Are we going to meet at a cafe? Where's the first date going to be? I mean, let's not jump ahead too fast, all right? We got to take it one step at a time. And I will say this, though. I mean, with the marry me thing is cute. I do mean this. If you guys want to, you can go over to my Instagram and you can contact me there. Honestly, on YouTube, there's so many comments every day that it's not impossible, but there's too many. And they're all in kanji too. So I do my best to read the comments, but, 偉そう、日本語下手, like, it's like, okay, whatever. I try to find genuine people, such as yourself, who do actually want to talk to me. And I especially if it's in English, I'll read it because I can read English a lot quicker. But kanji is just kind of like a struggle that I don't really want to have to do all the time. But anyway, if you go over to the Instagram, I put up the thing, Ky Senpai. You can follow me there, and you can direct message me, and you'll have a better chance at communicating with me because I don't have that many followers on Instagram. It's only like 500 or something like that. Where, like on YouTube, it's like 50,000. It's a lot of people, but in the lot of people, it's like a sea of like just noise. It's hard to find individual people. So, like I said, you do want to contact me, you can go over here to Ky Senpai's Instagram and give it a shot over there. So, I like your Japanese, really. Wait. He'll ask you to join live channel first. Who's he? So I like your Japanese. Also, I like how you improve your videos. Thank you. You noticed that I've been improving my videos? I've been working on these videos for a while, and I'll be honest with you guys. There's this thing called audience retention, and basically, audience retention is how long are people watching the videos. And when it I've learned so much. Like whenever I speak English, nobody listens to me. So I I got to speak Japanese, right? But I've been learning these things because I want people to watch the videos. And once YouTube recognizes that people are watching the videos, it starts to recommend it to more people. So I've been very conscious of trying to make better videos, and I'm still learning. So if you have any kind of input or anything that you can share with me or any kind of ideas, I'm open to trying new ideas, like games or interviews or korabu or live stream like I'm doing right now. But at the end of the day, there is a goal, and the goal is to reach as many people as possible to give them the information they need so they can graduate from having to go to school. Because really, at the end of the day, I want you guys to graduate. I want you to stop learning English, and I want you to just start being English. Don't watch English lessons. Just watch a TV show. One of the coolest shows I'm watching right now is this thing called Electric Dreams. Oh my God, it's blowing my mind. And in fact, I'll recommend it right now. I know this wouldn't be like, if this was like a video, I'd be like, watch, I put up like the thing right here, right? And I'd be like, Electric Dreams by Philip K. Dick is one of the most amazing series I've ever seen. The sci-fi, the ideas, the concept, the philosophy. Look, I just made a mistake. Do you see how it works? I've been talking way too long probably. So yeah, the philosophy, what do you call that? Virtual reality, stuff like that. So in fact, I'll put it here in the chat. Watch Electric Dreams by Philip K. Dick. Seriously, guys, if you want to learn English, watch the things that we watch normally. You know what I mean? If you want to learn English, don't watch a YouTube lesson. Watch baseball, but in English. You know what I mean? Watch the American broadcast of baseball in English. You're going to learn so much more than just watching, I don't know, me. You'll learn more by watching, like a movie in English or like a baseball broadcast in English than you'll learn by watching me. I promise you. You'll learn even more if you talk to somebody, but that's a separate subject, all right? So, oops. Genius. No, I'm not a genius. I'm just I do think learning Japanese was a very tough process, but that tough process taught me that I can do a lot, if I just try. So I don't think I'm a genius. But I do recognize that I've tried hard to do many things in my life. I tried really hard to learn photography. I tried to learn Japanese. I tried to learn YouTube. I'm still trying. I got a computer over here, a computer over here, a computer over here. I got lights. I'm trying my best to make the best possible content. And honestly, I think the best thing that I could possibly do is talk to you. But you talk back to me. So right now, like I said, the chat, is kind of like I'm communicating with you. But what would be better is if you join the live stream. So next time, I'm going to put up that link, and hopefully, we'll have you literally on the live stream so we can have a conversation next time. All right. So look for it. All right. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment. So, I love his books. Oh, cool, Badger. Yeah. I haven't read the books because I'm so busy learning YouTube and working on stuff like that, and trying to make the content that I'm making. I'm more in the content creation phase of life instead of the content reading and stuff like that, input. But honestly, if I was living a dream life, one day I hope to write a story or a movie. But yeah, good books. I like good stories. So yeah, I watched Friends and Simpsons years ago for learning English. Yeah, Kate. Dude, Kate, seriously? The Simpsons is the best. Simpsons taught me about America and American culture. And The Simpsons, King of the Hill, Family Guy, a lot of cartoons, really good for cultural learning about culture, American culture, and stuff like that. So here, let me just put that out. Yeah, Simpsons. What else? Family Guy. I like Family Guy. People say, oh wait, King of the Hill is good. The Hill. Yeah. Now, King of the Hill, they kind of have a southern accent when they're in King of the Hill. And so Hank, he talks with an accent, like kind of like this. It's a little different, to be honest. Like, I'm not doing it like, well, now wait, now that voice right there. Now, son, now listen to me. When you come over here, like, like, I don't know if you guys hear it or not, but like the Texas Southern accent is so different compared to my accent that to me, it's comical. It's funny. So yeah, if you want to like expand the things that you're exposed to, watching King of the Hill is a great, easy place to like see kind of like the countryside of America, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but anyway, watch cartoons and stuff like that. Yeah, man, you said it. I keep squeaking that chair. Thanks. I gotta stop that. Okay, so what's the difference between Japanese and English character when you speak either one? English says, what's the difference between Japanese and English as character when you speak either one? My character, I try to be the same. But to be honest, I probably have access to 100% me in English, where Japanese is like maybe 80 or 90% me, because there's a bit of like, how do you say, adaptation. So it's like the Japanese version of me is kind of conflicted in the sense that I'm never going to be Japanese, right? And yeah, I have to do my best to, fit into society when I'm over there. And so it's a weird, but, like, there's a slight personality shift when I speak Japanese. Yeah. But I think it's slight. If we're going to talk honestly, like when I'm doing a lesson, I feel like, hey, let's do a lesson. I'm kind of like focused, right? But if we're going to talk casually in Japanese, I'm a comedian. Oh my God, sorry. I squeaked again. But yes, when I speak Japanese, I feel like a comedian. That's just how I feel. If I'm funny or not, I don't know. Okay, guys, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Romaji is super rare to see in Japan. Yeah, but then I never looked for it because I can read Japanese. It's hard, like the kanji and stuff. Hiragana, katakana is easy. So, yeah, Romaji, if there is Romaji, I see it and I read it because it's fast. But I don't prefer Romaji. I know a lot of my friends did, but not me. I'd rather just struggle through Japanese because it's better for my learning, right? So, guys, again, thank you so much. I am going to end this now, all right? Because I've been talking for over an hour. I was planning to do like 40 minutes or something like that, but I have not eaten dinner yet, and I'm hungry. And my friend, she gave me curry. Not Japanese curry. I've been making Japanese curry, but she gave me Thai curry, yellow curry. And I really want to eat it. I'm really hungry. So I'm leaving. I'm going to go into the kitchen and cook that curry. So guys, thank you so much. Like I said, I have the live seminar tomorrow. そう、生放送のオンラインセミナーやるからね、明日ね。よかったら参加してくださいね。リンククリックして、登録してくださいね。It's gonna be like in a digital classroom. そうですね。デジタルの教室って感じですね。But if you have time, tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there. I'll be doing a presentation. 3 step 学習法だから、if you guys want to speak more like an American, そうだね。学校通わずに、アメリカ英語で喋りましょうというテーマで、ちょっとお勉強しましょうね。3ステップ学習法なんですけれども、それ毎日やったらね、絶対上達すると思うよ。I tell you what to focus on. And so, if you guys have time, please, it's a free seminar. What else are you going to do? Watch YouTube? So, yeah, guys, thank you again. And, well, when did you go back to you used to live in Japan? Yes, I used to live in Japan. I used to live in Shimokitazawa, and I was living there till 2015. So I came back to America 2015. And I do want to go back to Japan, but, coronavirus is making that kind of difficult. I know, but I'll be back to Japan soon. So, now I like your perspective. If you're listening to do you have a podcast? Oh yeah, Hiro. There is a podcast. Well, podcasts. There's two styles that I have right now. One is Joe Rogan, who's kind of controversial, or Dan Carlin, Hardcore History. Now, this is the podcast recommendation. Joe Rogan these days is controversial, but nonetheless, sometimes he has scientists on, sometimes he has philosophers, sometimes he has other comedians. So if you go through Joe Rogan, you have so many interesting people, and basically they're just having a conversation, like a real conversation. They'll tell jokes, they laugh, they tell stories, and they're like 3 hours long. So it's like nothing but English listening and listening and listening. And they tell these stories, and it's really interesting. Now, Dan Carlin, on the other hand, he goes into history, like ancient Europe or World War II or, well, even World War I and stuff. And to be honest, I haven't talked about it just because it's so heavy. But Dan Carlin did a podcast on World War II, basically the war between America and Japan. And honestly, as somebody that speaks Japanese and speaks American and American English, who is an American, the World War II is a subject matter that I don't know. We hopefully can talk about peacefully, because listening to that story on the podcast, I really don't want to bring any negative energy into my life or anybody else's life. I'm a complete pacifist. If I could help it, like I'm never gonna punch somebody, I'm never gonna fight somebody, I'm never gonna shoot somebody, never gonna own a gun. You know what I mean? I really am anti-war. I'm anti, nuclear weapons. Like, I really want to avoid war, and so you could argue that one of the things that that I'm trying to do is just promote peace, not even between America and Japan, but for everybody. Even people that I meet here in Hollywood, I'm trying to elevate the consciousness. But having said all that, the podcast about World War II was very eye-opening and very educational. So if you are interested in that, think about that. Think about maybe you learned about the war in Japanese, right? But Dan Carlin does his best to explain both sides, but he does it in English though. So it might be an interesting perspective. So if you have time, I do recommend it. But warning, it is heavy. I cried so many times when I heard that podcast. So please, total warning on that. It is an emotionally draining podcast, but very educational, and I understand a lot of topics and decisions that were made a lot better, I believe. Still, if you have a strong heart, then you can probably listen to the podcast. But seriously, because you asked, I'm telling you this. But yeah, it's really emotionally one of the most difficult things to really think about, because it was a horrible, horrible, horrible war for many reasons. So, all right, guys, there you go. As you go there, they speak Japanese. So not better than no. You're being you're being a little too polite on that one. My Japanese is so, as they say, but I do appreciate the comment because I know my Japanese is not bad. I know that. And I know it's not perfect either. So I'm pretty much aware of my Japanese level. But thank you. I appreciate that. I love Joe Rogan's one. Thanks. I'll check out Dan Carlin. Cool, Hero. Thanks. I mean, give it a shot. And he has other ones about other subjects too. So it's not just like America and Japan, but like I said, Europe and stuff like that. So A lot of interesting content there. So check it out. So cool. What time is it there? It is dinner time. Yabai. My gosh. That's so funny. I just got to, I got it. It doesn't matter. It's 12:22. So it's dinner time, guys. I'm out. Take it easy. Have a good one. And yeah, like I said, the seminar tomorrow, if you guys have time, come to the seminar, okay? じゃあね、もう終了です。Thank you so much. Take it easy. Have a good night. Oh, wait, it's still daytime for you guys. So have a good day. Finish out your day. Have a safe trip home. Have a good night. Watch some podcasts. Listen to the podcast. Watch a movie or something like that. And I'm going to get out of here, eat my dinner right over there. And I'll see anybody that comes to the seminar tomorrow. I'll see you there. And we'll continue the conversation there, okay? じゃあね、no, Comical Reina. Yes, you did miss it. What oh my God. Okay, that is Dan Carlin. Dan Carlin, Hardcore History. Okay, check that one out. So, Comical Reina, thank you for coming. I know you're late, but hey, I got to eat dinner. So, guys, thank you again. Thank you. I appreciate your time. It's only, 40 people, right? It's only 40 people, but that's you. That's literally you listening to me, and I thank you because I'm trying to talk to you. And next time I do the live here on YouTube, I'm going to send that link that you guys can join the conversation, because I think that would be the most valuable thing, is to talk one-on-one with you. So next time, look out for it. I'll be sending that. I'll be uploading. Or another thing too, I guess I can share that with you. I do have the app. I haven't been talking about the app only for strategic reasons, basically. But if you download the app, it's a free app. I will email you the link to the chat room, for the video chat room. And the next time I do a YouTube live, you can basically click the link for the video chat room, and then you come over to the video chat room. So, guys, I'm out of here. Take it easy and have a good one. All right? Peace. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at my seminar, if you want. Hey, sleep well. Thank you so much. And then Comic Arena, thanks, goodbye. Byako, good food. Yeah, get cold, right? Well, I'm going to heat it up, so don't worry. And then bye for now. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you, Kay. I'm going to enjoy my dinner. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace out. Hang loose. And